last stop of the night is Arnold's. Sounds like a pretty fun bar.
Oldest bar in Cincinnati. Let's go.
Oldest bar in Cincinnati. Awesome. I didn't know that.
Let's see if it's any good. Let's find out.
Reminds me of the bar in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Huh. Cool place, man.
I think so.
Well, the server was telling me some interesting information about this building. In 1828, it was built as a livery for horses. Then it changed hands and became a, what would you call it? A house for ladies of the evening?
Sure, a salon.
A salon, I think is what they say, a men's salon. And then it became Arnold's in 1861. It's the oldest bar in Cincinnati. It's always been called Arnold since it became a bar in 1861. Friends, that is the year that the Civil War started. 1860 or 1860? I think 1861.
One of those.
Yeah. That's a long time ago, and it's always been called Arnold's. It's always been a bar since that date. During Prohibition, it still served beer. They had a kitchen in the basement, and then on the second floor, which we'll take you up to shortly, that's where all the partying happened during Prohibition. So, very interesting place, full of history, of which you know I love. This is a cool bar. Well, our server Mario told us that upstairs is pretty haunted, and it's another dining room area, bar area, but not everybody really likes to be up here. So that means we're gonna go explore it. They say it's very haunted up here, especially on the third floor. This is only the second floor. This is the apartment that the Arnold family lived in. Apparently, they made liquor up here in the bathtub. Gin. Bathtub gin. Right in that exact bathtub. It's been here since 1861, and the Arnold family took it over. The house I grew up in West Jefferson, just about 2 hours away from here, was built in the 1840s. We had one of these bathtubs almost identical to this one. The claw feet are different. The claw feet in the bathtub I had was very detailed. This one is not, but this is original to the building. Very interesting. A real life gin bathtub. This was their apartment. See, down here's the kitchen. In these rooms, if there's any lights. Use that bathtub a lot. Check it out, there's a dumbwaiter in here. Interesting. Hey, the owner Chris is going to give me a little tour here. This is going to be awesome.
Starting out here, which there is my truck in the way, but what you might not have guessed is Arnold's is actually one of the best places to see street art in the entire country. We have 3 of probably the top 5 most famous street artists in the world. So starting here on this wall outside, we have Shepard Fairey. You can recognize Shepard Fairey by maybe his Obey clothing, maybe that Andre the Giant face that's on there, or the Obama Hope poster. You guys remember that? When Obama?
Oh, really?
So it's the same artist. Yeah, he put that up 10 years ago, and we varnish it every year.
Awesome.
I mean, Shepard Fairey is like the Warhol of our time.
Yeah.
So this bar is not original. Actually, they took the bar out. They put in stainless steel bar during Prohibition, and it had served food from it. So this bar came into the 70s from Jim Tarbell. John Tarbell is a local celebrity. He owned Arnold's previously. And this bar was long, and they didn't have a truck bed long enough, and they couldn't rent one. So they put it like this much on a truck bed, and then walked the whole bar over from Covington.
What?
So they walked it across the bridge.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Here is a cell from the day Prohibition was repealed. It's the original cell from the Cincinnati Post. When they closed, they brought it by, and my mom, the former owner, actually bought it from them.
Awesome.
Down here. So in this picture here, this is Peanut Jim Shelton. Peanut Jim used to sell peanuts outside of Crosley Field. That was 2 stadiums ago. So what's really cool though is this is his actual peanut cart that he sold peanuts out of. And Jim Tarbell comes and get that from us and walks it in the opening day parade every year.
That is so cool.
And so if you look at this picture here, these are all waitresses here from the 1930s. What's super cool is...
Oh, that's that mural that's in the,
yes,
in the room.
yeah, and I'll get to that one out there. So if you look under their feet and look at the floor, and then look under your feet and look at the floor, we've not updated the linoleum since the 30s. What's really super cool is if you look at this walkway here, this has been worn out from servers that have been here for the last 100 or so years.
Incredible.
Here's a picture of Arnold's in 1902. What's interesting about this is if you look at this doorway here, which is that doorway there, that is, if you look above it, it says ladies' entrance. Because women weren't allowed in the bars in 1902.
Wow.
Here's the picture I was showing you, or I was telling you about Arnold stainless steel bar. What's interesting is if you look down there, it was during Prohibition, but I think they're hinting at something there. That Peter Bull box. This is the oldest picture of Arnold's. It's a picture of Arnold's from 1878.
Wow, 1878?
1878. This booth was in a famous movie. It was called Carol. It was up for 6 Academy Awards. So Kate Blanchett sat on this side, Sarah Paulson sat on this side, and they both shared a martini in the movie. There's actually another scene from the movie filmed in the bar. There was a show on NBC called Harry's Law, and it was set in Cincinnati. So the producers of the show came into Arnold's, and they liked Arnold so much that they decided they were going to put it in the show. So they built a set of Arnold's in Hollywood, and then all the characters hung there in the show. They borrowed the t-shirts, the menus, and all that stuff from us and used it all in the show. So Kathy Bates was a big star of that. 2 of the stars have been in here. Like, none of them have been here, but Christopher McDonald came here, and I can't remember his name, but the other guy came here too. So this picture is the first color photograph of Lauren Bacall. I don't know why that's so important, but the Cincinnati Art Museum borrowed it from us.
Wow.
Right here in the courtyard, this was a stable. You bring your horse through these doors here, and you park your horse in here. There was a feed store, and the other side of the bar was a barber shop. These doors were carved by an artist named Scott Wynn. He needed to get to California, so Jim Tarbell commissioned to make them, and he carved them in 1 weekend.
1 weekend.
1 weekend. So this is the mural of the waitresses that you were talking about, and that you just saw the pictures of. So this mural was put up and installed by a street artist from Paris named J.R. Again, one of the most famous street artists in the world, top 5 probably most famous. And it's a pretty big deal that we have it. This is the only one. It's for sure the only one in Ohio. I mean, probably more than that. Maybe this part of the Midwest. I mean, Chicago, I'm sure he's got some stuff on. So this mural is Peanut Jim, which you saw in there. This mural was put up this year by Beals. Beals is a street artist from Portugal. He was in town doing a show for the Contemporary Art Center, and we got him to do one while he was in town. He came in here and ate it and loved us so much that he made it.
Awesome.
Yes, here's our stage. We have live bluegrass, folk, blues, bands when it's not COVID, and solos when it is. So we have live music every night of the week that we're open, which is 4 nights a week right now.
Chris, this place is awesome. Thank you for showing me around and telling me some unique history about the oldest bar in Cincinnati. This is so awesome.
Happy to do it. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
And, there's a million cool things about this we didn't show you. You'd have to come in yourself and see them.
Yeah, he told me some other things too that are pretty sweet. You're gonna have to come here and ask Chris yourself to find out. But there's some other movies that were filmed here. There's a Bruce Willis movie was filmed in here. There's some other really cool things that I'm not gonna even divulge. So I'll set the temptation for you to come here to this place and check it out. Thanks a lot for the
No
tour.
problem. Happy to
I
do it.
appreciate it. This is awesome. Well, this night has been a total success. Arnold's was awesome. All these bars are awesome. There's some really great nightlife in Cincinnati. I hope you guys get a chance to check it out at some point. And I appreciate you watching and hanging out with me this evening. If you like what you're seeing, hit like, subscribe, the bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.